I was literally about to say we meet again, old friend. Turn around. I'll show him who's grumpy. Tough choices. Real tough choices. Let's see, our two options are a dingy basement. I walked my happy ass into that one, didn't I?
Yeah!
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another fabulous and wonderful episode of White Day, a Labyrinth named School. Now, in today's fabulous and wonderful episode, I think we are nearing the end of the game. We got roughly about an hour, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more left of the game. I know we gotta finish up the new building here, which shouldn't take us too long. We just gotta do, I think, 2 puzzles, head to the roof, do a quote-unquote boss fight. I say quote unquote because we're not technically fighting. We're doing this really cool thing with the dowsing rods. Y'all see when we get there. But yeah, once we get across that and save the mermaid spirit and everything, we gotta get the blue key, which I think is on the left of the door. So note to self, check the left. But yeah, once we get the blue key, we then can do some back traveling to the main building 1 and 2, get the last bit of information on the ghost, and then I think we can come back, finish up any information we might have missed here in the new building, and then that should be basically everything I wanted to do, which was to find all 20 ghosts and get all their information. Which, huzzah! I think we're almost there. But don't worry, guys. Once we get that, I still got to defeat the final boss and then like a little mini boss before her. So we still got some fun, fantastic things to do. Still some fun fighting with some ghosts. But before we go ahead and dive on in, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, hit that notification bell because you never know what's going to happen here. Trust me, I never know. I try my best to keep you all up to date with everything that's going on, but you know, life tends to life. But why don't we go ahead and hop straight onto this fun game and wrap the shenanigans up, because this should be a fun ball of a time. Okay, we just got started into the game. I have no idea where our BFF Mr. Janitor's at, but I do know we got to see documents. Where is it? Was it in school documents or notes? Which tells us which rooms we gotta open. Something about the new building notice. These rooms right here. 1, 5, 8, 10, and 12. If those lights from these classrooms constantly go off automatically, try turning on the lights in this specific order. So yeah, we gotta turn on those lights. I don't know if they're on or not, so we're gonna definitely have to make a run for that. And then, let us see here. The world time zone puzzle, which means we gotta find where all 4 of these clocks are at. I know they're in these classrooms somewhere, I'm just not sure where. So we're gonna do a little exploring around while we flip on some lights and hopefully we don't run into Mr. Angry Face. This picture, yeah, Greenwood. Oh, why did I do that? Now, I know there's one in here. Ah, shit. Nobody move! Nobody move! Nobody move! I am a computer! I am a computer. I don't know if he saw me, if he didn't see me. I feel safe in this room. I don't know why. Okay, yeah, no, he's literally like in the hallway. How did he not see me when I was sneaking in? Like I feel like I walked right in front of him and then closed the door and everything. Yeah, I saw that flashlight. Hang on, we're gonna wait. Okay, we're gonna wait. I swear, computer, you need to shut up.
3 days later.
Alright, we got 2 clocks down. Hopefully they're correct. If not, well, we'll figure this out. We will figure this out. So now let me see if I can't find the other clocks. Is it in here? Yep. Alright, this is Moscow. Alright, so what was Moscow? Documents. +3, so that would be... Alright, and I do believe the last clock's in the occult room? Alright, what was this one? Documents. Washington -3, so that would be 1, 2, 9. Ah, yes, nice. Yay! Alright, I want to heal. I'm nervous. I hear him moving around, and I'm nervous. Don't go invisible on me like that. Why? Alright, so now we gotta do... What is it? Documents. It was... Alright, 158... 158, 10, 12. So we gotta turn these lights on. Oh, well, never mind. Here he comes chasing me down. Alright, fine. If homie wants to start the chasing, then we shall Scooby-Doo this. Oh, shit. Whoa, bro. He is a track star, ladies and gentlemen. He is a track star. Stop chasing me. Let's get to the facility. I think I turned everything on. I hope I did. If not, we're gonna do that run again. I don't know where he's at. Maybe he's lost. There should be something in here. Besides this. And the ghost. Ah, document right here. The mystery in the biology lab. There are many strange rumors surrounding the biology lab, most of them featuring a walking... Oh, is this about the damn mannequin? That weird thing that I had to do the crunchers for. Oh, wait, was it the crunches? Yeah, no, it was crunchers. I had to do crunchers for him. The history of the school building goes all the way back to the occupational era. The building was used as a concentration camp for political prisoners, which we knew that from the story about the woman trapped in the locker. Students believe that the location of the biology lab used to be one of those human experimental labs. Ooh. So every time there was an accident in the biology lab, the students always brought up the idea they had something to do with the curse of the human experiments. Oh. However, the most famous rumor of them all was the imprisonment accident? I don't get that. D didn't get very good grades, but he was especially interested in science and he worked hard in his study. The science teacher took pity on him, recommended D to be schooled, and a science contest. D saw it as a great opportunity for him and studied even harder. With the teacher's permission, he studied behind every day after school, ended to study more and prepare himself for the contest. Oh, that's nice. A few days before the science contest, D, who was studying alone in the biology lab, was so exhausted that he fell asleep. When he woke up, it was dark and the lights had been turned off. He tried to turn the lights back on, but it didn't work. He had no choice but to stay in the dark biology lab and spend the night there. He's usually never bothered to think about the rumors, but in his current situation, triggered his memories to replay all the scary story he heard. That sounds about right. You don't think about it till you're stuck in a room by yourself in the dark. His heartbeat raced and it was becoming hard for him to breathe. Dee was so scared that he decided to light an alcoholic lamp. Oh yeah, the burner. Just as the flame was lit, it began to light the room, and the mannequin suddenly came alive and slowly started moving towards Dee. The next morning, Dee was found dead in the lab. The cause of death was a heart attack. Fantastic. What was failed to be explained was that his nails were ripped from their beds, like he was clawing at the ground, trying not to get dragged somewhere. And the biology lab doors that were scratch marks with trails of blood. Okay, yeah, not being dragged anywhere, just clawing at the door, and it read autonomy mannequin. Dear God, that's gotta be some fear right there. You literally clawed that into the door, my dude, like straight up. Holy shit. Okay, well, let's go ahead and flip on, I guess, that, yep. Nice. We got that. Ah, apparently that canceled the ghost. Nice. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Okay, yeah, just keep going straight, man. Don't mind me. Don't mind. Yes, close that door. Close that door. Good boy. Good boy. Good for you. Good for you. Alright. Now let's head upstairs. Alright, unlocked, and here we go. And then this should be our mermaid boss fight. Which, again, this is a really interesting boss fight. I really like this one. Alright, I'm just double checking to make sure we have stuff.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay, so the best way to do this, if I'm correct, is when it's crossing, it's not good, but when you're straight, go for it. Yep, it's like an invisible bridge. The penitent man speech from Indiana Jones. You just kind of want to tiptoe. It's okay to go slow and steady. Trust me, y'all don't want to fall in. Y'all don't want to fall in. She hurts. I already fell in once. But look how pretty she is, though. Okay, don't look at her. Don't. Ah! Yeah, don't look at her. Don't look at her. My bad, guys. My bad. I made a mistake. I made a horrible, horrible mistake. Don't look at her. Don't look at her. Don't look at her. Gotcha. Yeah, her. 100%. I didn't realize she got touchy. Yeah. Oh, my God. I think I'm dead. Yeah, no, I'm dead here. I'm dead. She got me too many times. Oh my God, that scared the hell out of me a few times, though. Okay. So, as we learned from that horrible example for the first time, don't make eye contact with this woman. Alright, maybe we need to be a bit more quicker. What the hell? I don't like being out here. Please just get me across. I don't like this woman. I just want to get away from her. I don't like this. I thought this was simple. Yeah, no, this shit's all over the place. Oh my God, we made it. We made it. God, that woman. I was scared the entire time. I need this key. Thank you. Okay, let's just turn this off. I should drain that, and that should basically kill her, hopefully. Thanks for the mini heart attack, lady. Love it, appreciate it. Fantastic. Oh my. Alright. Of course I hear him. I don't know if I want to go through that door in particular. Actually, no, I don't. I want to go through this door. Because now we have everything. To do some backtracking. And I would like a nice little autosave. Alright, so let's just do some basic backtracking and go back to building... Let's see. Which building is it? So we're gonna pass this room anyway. Ah, shit. I need to look back at previous said videos and see if that is correct. So, give me a few. Why, double check my video from the last episode. And pray that this dude doesn't come in, but watch him come in anyways. Because he's a magic god like that. Heat-sinking missiles and all that. Alright, let's see. I got my video pulled up as a reference. Whoops, I got these two guys backwards. There we go. The missing children. He belonged to the mysterious research club. They collected and studied all kinds of rumors, myths, urban legends. The collection was not only from their own school, but from every city around. Lately, he was working on sorting through content for their publishing club. Okay, nice, nice. Still preoccupied with his work, he was thinking about the magazine, even while crossing the bridge. Just then, something spoke to him. "Hello, dearie. I'd like to ask you something." It was a kind and warm-looking grandma who approached. Oh, you're talking about that creepy grandma who, like, straight up scared the hell out of me. Like, I thought she was gonna appear to my left or my right. I was not expecting her to appear above me. Like, that freaked me out. Why was this old lady at the school at this late of an hour? In that moment, he recalled a ghost story that had been invented a while back. In this refugees camp, there was a lot of orphans who lost their parents in the midst of war. Since the situation was grim, no one really had the luxury of worrying about these kids. There was a grandma that took these orphans under her wing. Aww. These kids depend on her and got along with her well. They didn't suspect anything of this grandma. A short while after that, a woman came to the camp. She was the mother of one of the orphans. The woman went through so much to find the whereabouts of her child and was finally here to reunite with them. When she heard of the disappearance of her child, she wailed with despair. Aw, did Grandma lose it? The refugees, who felt a little guilty about not having done anything about the disappearance of the orphans, were finally moved to action by the woman's heart-wrenching cries. Led by a former hunter, a few refugees decided to help the woman in search for the missing orphans. They followed the trail of the children up into the mountains. They were greeted with the rotten stench of corpses inside the hut and found the hut was full of small white bones. Oh, it was said that they never found the old grandma. So feeling spooked, he kept his mouth shut. Maybe it was an old traditional dress that the grandma was wearing. The old grandma who was pressing on him with her questions slowly revealed herself, and her twisted face turned to a face of demons. From the dark, empty eye socket, red lights gleam. She mumbled as she smacked her lids. So close. What a pity. The next thing he knew, he was waking up at his desk. He must have fallen asleep while sorting out the materials. Still, it seemed all too real to be just a dream. On the paper in front of him, there was a warning from the material he was reading right before he fell asleep. Never answer her questions. Oh. Oh, yeah, that is kind of creepy, yeah. Yeah, don't answer those questions. Alright, cool. So we got that taken care of. We could make a quick little run to the nurse's office real quick. I think that is where that one puzzle is at for the chairman's office. Alright, should have this now. So let's see what the passwords would be. Alright, 4, I see a 2. I swear, he's too close for my comfort. I'm not even joking. I'm just trying to read the... You know what, I'm probably just gonna skim it. Alright, now I feel safe. Because he's in the hallway. Or the stairs, I should say. Alright. Alright, butterfly. But, yeah. So we will probably have to play, Cody's and the chairman's office. Alright, so let me go ahead. See what I can actually get. We could just head to the main building, run real quick, and get the stuff for the keys. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say hit the dude's throwing me off here. I was going to... Is that thing shiny? Ah, I'm about to get myself killed looking at shiny shit. Oh, blow it up your pipe hole, bro. Okay, I was gonna say let's hit 207 down here, I do believe. And we can get one of our ghosts. Can't believe I still have all the lights on from last time. Alright, yeah, 207 right down here. Right here. High, a junior high student at the high school, was top student, smart, outgoing. None of her classmates liked her though. Because she would act snotty and as if she was better than everybody. What does it matter what they say or think about me? They're all losers, she thought to herself. And one cool autumn day, the subject for 5th period was math. The subject that the homeroom teacher taught. It was right after lunch, and with a cool breeze coming through the window, most students were nodding off during the lesson. The students were called upon one by one, and then they returned to their seat after solving their problems. Since the problems were easy, no one should get any of them wrong. Except for our little smarty pants. She had read the question wrong and incorrectly solved it. This was unheard of, considering her skill in math. In front of the whole class, the teacher rebuked at her that this was a stupid mistake. The teacher intended for her to remember this embarrassment and never make the same mistake again. Unfortunately, that's not how she took it. When the teacher left at the end of the lesson, all the kids started talking about what happened. They sounded excited that they finally had someone to hold over her. She blamed the teacher who embarrassed her in front of the class. She hated her classmates who took the opportunity to talk back behind her back even more. She was angry at herself for getting the stupid question wrong. Even when she went home after school, she could not get it out of her head. It's not my fault, she decided. She rationalized that to herself, that the problem was not on her, but her eyes. So the next day, the classmates were in fear when it was announced that she had went over that impossible bridge by digging out her own eyes with a knife. After this happened, a rumor spread that whenever a math problem is left on the chalkboard, the ghost is summoned, and it said that the ghost would stare at the problem on the chalkboard. Her eye sockets would be empty holes. Yeah, we met her. Alright, cool. So we got that one out the way. Alright, so that would leave Wailing in the front room, which would be right in front of the workshop. Unfortunately, to get to that one, I need the dark key, so I need to make a red and blue key to get in the box in front of 2-5. Alright guys, so we made it. Okay. So we need a red and blue key to get in the box 5 to get the dark key. So, one red, one blue. Red blue key. Alright, so that's in front of 2-5, which is literally just right down the hall from us. Alright, got that dark key. Okay, so the way I'm seeing it is if I just do the yellow and dark key here, and then undo it, I can make one red and yellow key, and then one blue and dark key, and I don't think I need to craft any more keys, to be honest. So, let's go ahead and do that, if the janitor will let me. So, yellow and dark key. Fuck off, sir! Hobble your ass somewhere else, 'cause nobody likes you, or even loves you for that matter. Blow it out your pipe hole, bro. Wailing from the art room. She had a crush on her new art teacher. The art teacher was young and talented, and he wasn't the only girl who fell for him. Desperate to become his favorite student, she gave it all in her art class. She always had the gift with her hands. She was a child. Seeing that his student was very talented, the art teacher advised her to apply for an art college. She accepted his advances and began to take private lessons with him. Okay. This was a dream come true for her, to be left alone in the school with her crush, spending hours together. Ah, romantic young love. I think we all had a crush on our teacher from one point to another. As long as she didn't act on it, we should be good. At some point, a strange rumor started circulating through the school. The rumor was that the teacher was dating the student. Never freaking mind, man. Never mind. Prove me wrong. The rumors made its way to the ear of the school administration, and soon the young art teacher left without warning, as if he was banished from the school. In the middle of the night, with her favorite teacher gone, she sat alone in the art room. The faint moonlight through the windows reset on her shoulder. She was crying. In her hand she held an unfinished clay doll of a woman. Great care had taken in forming the clay doll, and it looked just like her. With her eyes full of resentment, she stared at the doll. The next day, the whole school was in shock. The dead body of a female student was found. It was revealed that the girl had overdosed. Even more shocking, however, was that she was pregnant. The school tried to prevent the students from spreading unconfirmed rumors about the accident, but soon the whole school knew, and they were, oh my god, that's horrible. That is horrible. A lot of people pointed their fingers at the art teacher, but it was never confirmed. After the incident, people began to report that they could hear a baby cry near the art room. At first, the crying was so faint that people merely thought they were hearing things. But as time went on, it became so loud that the vibrations felt like an earthquake. A baby ghost with his umbilical cord wrapped tightly around his neck was also reported as appearing. Oh yeah, the ghost, the ghost boss that we had to fight. It's prevalent that you remember not to follow it. Too late! For sure you failed to find what the baby wants. It might drag you down into the darkness. I knew exactly what that baby wanted. So now we gotta undo this one. Let's make 2 keys. We gotta make a red and yellow key. Put the Morse code thing in front of 2-2. And then a blue and dark one. Alright. So now let's see. Room 2-2, which is all the way down here. And then the gym right down here with the paper crane. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Alright, there's our paper crane. So we can finish that one up now. Yeah, I see him. Alright, so we're doing good. We're going the opposite direction of where he's going. We just want to crouch here since he's right underneath us. Then we just got to go in front of 2-2, grab the Morse code. I think we got to take that to the second building. If I'm correct about that. Ah, he heard me. He heard me. Why, sir? Why? Why couldn't you mind your own business? You were doing the correct thing. Alright, that's fine. You know, we could take this way, too. Is it this one? Alright, let's keep an eye on that door. Keep an eye on. Alright, the Morse code thing. We'll look at that later. And let's vamoose out of here, people. I think we got everything. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're back in the second building now. So what do we gotta do here? Alright, we gotta head back to the facility office 2, which is on the second floor. Get the thing there. And I feel like there's something else I need to do here for the music appreciation ghost or something. Aha, so I was correct. I have to go to the music supply room to put the Morse code in to get the number or whatever for the box that's in the music appreciation room in the new building. Okay, I knew there was something else I was missing. Alright, so yeah, we'll go to... I say, which floor should we go to first? You know what? We'll just start with the second floor, go to the facility office 2, and then make our way to the third floor. Okay, I put the keys in real quick. We got the document. Sorry, I didn't get the video of me putting the keys in, but I got a pissed off janitor right behind my ass. Like, I'm not even joking. Nobody recognized me, how much I cared and loved my students. I only meant for the kids to grow up good and polite, but they only complain about how harsh I am without thinking about how I feel. There was a junior year kid who died while sneaking out of the dorm from my watch. I am so terrified that the She spelled that wrong. Take such extraordinary routes. Ah, okay, I see why this is telling us how to do the code over here. Because we're gonna need this dying message to unlock that box over there. Lately, I've been doubting myself, slowly convinced that maybe I am in the wrong. Where did it begin to go wrong? I just heard the rumors today. It was about this kid who recently died. The rumors said maybe I killed the kid myself. I was so bewildered and angry that I could not say anything. Something inside of me snapped. The true intent was never make its way to them. The quieter I get, the louder they buzz. No one is going to save me but myself. I'm going to not hang... again, there's something part of the code. No one's going to save me but myself. Today I will make an example out of someone. They will never be nosy again. This is war. A war that will not end until one of us is gone. That is some intense ass shit here. Alright, so we gotta break down this code. Let's look at the weird letters. So that gives us the number. Actually, technically it is a number, but it does spell out the number 4. F-O-U-R. So X should spell 6. Okay, there's an I right there in anything that's capitalized. I-V-E 5. And the last number should be 3. Let me double check though. T and disgusting, age and not thing, R and anymore, E and someone, and then yep, so that's 3. So the password to unlock this is 4653. Hopefully we'll find out. I think it's in the next room over. Okay, we're over here in the student department building. So let's see if I cracked the code correctly. Let's see. 4, 6, 5, 3. Yay! Okay. So I think I now have to go back next door. To unlock. This over here, I think. And Ghost of House Parent. At the time of the establishment, the school was in the middle of nowhere and based on the mountain with hardly any human traffic. Due to this reason, the high school had dormitories for the students. Sounds nice. In the female dorms, there was a notorious house mother, Mrs. C. Or, let me phrase that, Miss C, because she does not seem like the married type. Whomever was afraid of her, they had good reasons to be. Coming from a good family background, she demanded that her students behave and follow the rules at all times. She was given a harsh punishment for any violations of the rules. And in this case, many students complained about her. Ooh. It was a little after the midterm when a junior fell out of the 3rd floor window and died. Ooh. Just, ugh. She was trying to sneak out of the dorms while invading the house mother's watch to go and celebrate the end of midterms. But for some reason, the rumor spread that the girl died because Miss C, or even worse, that she did it herself. Oh my. That could explain the crazy message that we read, the dying message. Miss C was in great shock, and for a while she stayed silent as if her spirit was broken. It was. Then came the incident that riled up the students. Miss C was doing her rounds and found a student whose hair was longer than regulation. Miss C took the student to the bathroom and cut the girl's hair. Well, that's cruel. But when that happened, the students and all of her friends surrounded Miss C and protested against her harsh punishment and her strict rules. At first, it was just a few students who spoke up, but then one by one, they were joined by other angry voices opposing Miss C, and soon enough, every student in the female dorm started protesting against her. Finally, Miss C broke under all the pressure and her own pent-up emotion, and she ran out of the door screaming like a mad woman. None of the students cared. No one went after her, trying to calm her down. In the end, Miss C's body was found in the nearby mountains a few days ago after she went missing. Since then, people started reporting that seeing the ghost of Miss C, and probably in the third floor bathroom. Yep. Eventually, the dorms had to be shut down. Even so, there's still reports of the sighting of Miss C's ghost. Fantastic. Alright, so we took care of that. So now that takes us to going up to the third floor music appreciation room and seeing about that Morse code. Alright, don't ask, but I ran to the janitor. He hit me upside the head. But we're here for the Morse code. So I think this is it, right? Yeah. Alright. So how does this work? Okay. Click. Click, click, click. Click, 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 click. I'm not quite sure how am I supposed to solve this one. Okay, I guess that's a reset. Okay.
12 seconds later.
Should be being the magical word here because I hear our janitor buddy. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, people, since the janitor's not giving me time to sit here and try to figure this out for you guys, because I still have yet to not figure out the answer, because I'm under a lot of stress right now with homie right outside this freaking door, and I have no heals on me, and I haven't saved in a minute, and I just want to get down to the next floor. Alright, we're gonna get down to the next floor, and we're gonna figure this out, man. We're gonna figure this out, but yeah, I think I know how to solve it. It's now just solving the problem now. So I'll see y'all in the next building. Alright, maybe hopefully homie will forget I exist. Because all we need to do is straight up just flip this. That'll be alright. And then... Alright, should have a beautiful cutscene. Yep, beautiful cutscene. Oh, psychotic woman.
You! What do you think you're doing there? Nobody ever escapes this school. Die!
And janitors, my God. Y'all been bothering me all freaking night. Deal with her.
I'm begging. My daughter's in there. Let go of me! No! No!
Would not let her in.
You killed her. You killed my daughter!
You know, if you're gonna be mad at anybody, yeah, sure, blame them.
You're just like them.
Why am I being blamed here? Listen, all I did was come to the school to give a girl a present.
To die.
I couldn't tell you, lady.
It's your turn. Suffer like my child.
Oh, great, fantastic. Anybody else love it when a psychotic woman chases after you? I don't. Luckily I know what to do. And that's why we mess with the thingy up here. So we're gonna mess with her sensory. We're gonna sensory overload her basically. Alright, there we go. Now we just do some quick time actions. Alright, move it. Oh, there we go. And then she should fall.
My child, I will always protect you.
Yeah, sad factor, guys. She was not a ghost. She was just a very upset mother.
Hey, what's going on? I heard something fall.
Yeah, she fell.
That woman is...
Yes, that woman is dead 'cause she tried to kill me, bro.
I'm glad
Like,
you're not
seriously,
hurt.
even though I did absolutely nothing. I just happened to be in the school.
We don't have time for this.
I don't know,
I
we're
heard
gonna
a
make time
scream
for
coming
this.
from the lecture hall. I think it was So Young. I'll go look for Ji-hyun. You go ahead.
Gotcha. Heard. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. But first, we are going to finally be able to freely roam the school, or at least this section, and get some stuff taken care of. So first, in here, there a light switch? Yes. I think I gotta grab this one here. Voila. And extreme dieting. She was a senior high school student and she was never happy with her body. She was excited to become a university student with only the entrance exam standing in her way. But regretting that she wouldn't get any chance for a campus romance with her kind of body, she would also say that she was on a diet. The strange thing was that she didn't look overweight to others. Oh, she had anorexia problems. That's it. Oh, that poor child. She still doubted their words. When she looked in the mirror, all she saw was an overweight girl. Look at what a pig I am. How could you call me thin? How could they say I could gain a few pounds? Oh, this poor girl. Just you wait, I'll become thin. I'll not eat anything till I am thin. That's not how that works, sweetie. That actually causes more harm than good. She barely had the energy to even move, but she continued her refusal to eat. When she was forced to eat, even a little, she would run straight to the bathroom and throw up. Then one day, a new boy transferred to her class. Wanting to make quick friends, he treated the whole class to pizza and burgers. With the teacher's permission, they served the food in the classroom and held a party. Everyone was able to enjoy the food while relaxing and letting go of their stress preparing for the college entrance exams. The transfer student spotted her sitting by herself by the window. The thought never occurred to him that she was on a diet. He just figured that she didn't get a share yet, so she brought her the remaining burgers and a soda. No, I'm not eating. I won't eat anything. I'm still fat in the mirror. Can't you see? Suddenly the classroom went quiet, her face contorted with anger, and her eyes gleamed with insanity. All the kids' eyes were locked on her in fear. To her, it seemed like they were all staring at her with disdain. She stormed out of the classroom screaming. Nobody moved to stop her. In the end, she was found dead in the mountains nearby. Man, the amount of times people just wander off on the top of these freaking mountains and then wind up dead is flabbergasting to me. You would think they would start roping off these sections and tell people, don't go near this freaking mountain, please. She was starved to death. Her classmates tried to figure out what her last words meant. What did she mean by the mirror? We don't have a mirror in our classroom. The school was messing with her the entire time. Oh my god, that school is cruel, man. I'm still fat. Oh my god. That poor baby. Like, straight up. Okay, with this one, so because I was under a lot of the stress and stuff, it took me a minute of pausing and thinking about it and everything. And it's basically all the symbols that were circled. So, let me go back and pull out my footage of when I was looking at the lenses here. This one. Here we go. Yeah, so remember guys, look at the ones that are circled. I know that was something I didn't put across earlier, but again, I was under a lot of distress. So yeah, it took me going back and re-looking at the footage going, oh, okay, that's how that's done. The impassable bridge. Although it was early in the morning, the whole school was filled with uneasy buzz. A student was found unconscious in the hallway. This particular hallway was the passage between the main building and the new building. Oh, it's just a little fox spirit. Its purpose was to bridge the connecting buildings to one another, but its shape was like a tunnel that was beyond confusing, I'm going to be honest, and it has no windows. I can completely agree with that. This made it seem super creepy even during the daytime. What's more, getting to the other building wasn't a straight path, but instead a twist and turn. Right, I noticed that while going through that damn hallway. All of that combined made fewer and fewer students want to walk through that passageway. The less people that use it, the more the creepy rumors begin to spread about it. One rumor said that while walking down the passageway, which felt like walking into a cave, there was a sound of footsteps either behind you or coming from the front of you. Either way, you never saw anyone there. Another rumor said that if you enter the hallway in the middle of the night, you'll never get to the other building, but instead get lost in a labyrinth of corridors until the breaking of dawn. The night before the accident took place, told his friends that he didn't believe in such bogus stories. Being teenagers, they dared him to go in to prove himself. The test was pretty simple. He only had to go through the passageway to get to the other building and bring back an object from a classroom. He wasted no time beginning this easy venture. When he was alone, he realized it was scarier than he imagined. The passageway without a single window, and all he could see were small patches of light like islands in a pitch black sea. It felt like something was coming from the darkness, which he could not outrun. That's when something passed by him, lightly brushed his neck, making a metallic sound. His hair stood on the end. He felt like something was right behind him. He was hearing things. He thought he heard a faint laughter. Until right at that moment, he heard a whisper, "What are you doing here?" Terrified, he ran as fast as he could, screaming. But it didn't matter. No matter how fast he ran, he couldn't get out of the hallway. He suffered a minor panic attack and was knocked out unconscious. His friends were waiting for a long time, all returned home. Everyone was worried, and yet no one suggested going in to look for him. Fantastic friends you got. From that day on, the students have called the passageway the impassable bridge or the labyrinth. Fantastic. Okay then. Yay. We got that one taken care of. And now this one. So, this one's a little bit more complicated, but I was looking at the video. Since Janitor was not giving me a moment of clarity to sit down and listen to it, now I have the time to sit down and listen to it without worrying.
6 hours later.
Okay, let's try. Let's see if I 7, 3, 1, 8. Got it! Yes, I feel like a smart genius motherfucker. So let me explain how I got this one. Okay, so the way I figured it out was going over the video numerous times. First of all, I'm going to be honest. It took me over an hour. It took me over an hour of counting how many clicks there are, how many long clicks, how many short clicks. And I figured it out. It's 21 clicks total. Now, I know that seems like an oddball number, but one of the clicks doesn't count. I want to say it's the first click. The first click is like the initial set click, and then every click after that is the click you need. And figuring out the first three numbers, piece of cake. Once I figured out where to start the clicks, that is when I was able to figure out the first three numbers. Now, as for the last one, I'm going to be honest, guys. I was thrown off by the last few clicks. I'm not even going to lie. I sat there counting and recounting and listening over and over again, and I cannot determine whether or not that last click is important or not. I think it is important, but I'm not 100% sure. So, with that, I kind of guesstimated which numbers I needed, because depending on the clicks, it was either going to be a 8, 9, or 7. Well, there is no 9 on these little locks. It only goes through 1 through 8. So, of course, 9 was taken right off the bat. We didn't need 9. 9 is not happening. 7's already been pushed, so that just left 8. So I went ahead and just assumed 8. This is how I got the numbers 7318. This should be the last story we need. So let's go ahead and read this. Lost Face. She was a popular girl. Not only was she pretty, she was musical talented as well, winning many awards since she was young. Everyone loved her. As often as it happened in these cases, everyone wanted to be her friends. In contrast to another girl, which was hardly known by anyone in school. She thought she was ugly. Oh, that's kind of sad. That caused her to have very low self-confidence. I see that. One day she was walking in the hallway while noisily chatting with her friends. Misuk focused on cleaning, didn't realize anyone was there until she ran into her. Misuk stumbled and dropped the mop bucket she was carrying, spilling dirty water all over the hallway. She never said she was sorry. She barely spread a glance at Misuk, then walked away silently. Angrily, Misuk went after her and demanded an apology. Instead, she was mocked. What are you blabbering about? You're as ugly and dirty as the mop water. The other kids snickered and agreed with her and her cruel remarks. Man, that little girl needs to be slapped a couple of times. That's all I'm going to say. She decided that she would get her revenge for what she has started. How pretty does she think she is? Does she think that her beauty will last forever? We'll see about that. One day, they were chatting away with her friends in the music appreciation room. Misu quietly approached them, and as usual, the kids began to mock her. No one paid attention to the bottle she held in her hand. She threw it at her face, and she screamed in pain. Oh, something tells me that was not water in that bottle. The kids around her scrambled away in horror. No one dared try to help her. She pleaded for help as she screamed in agony, but Misuk just smiled cruelly and watched her beg. Her pretty face was eaten away by acid. She was fortunate to have survived the attack, but was left with, horrible scars. There was no trace of her former beauty to be found. After the incident, she would not go to school, refusing to come out of her house. She broke all the mirrors inside, and her disfigured eyes began to become sensitive to the light, causing her house to stay in complete darkness. Her depression became so deep that one day it drove her to leap from the roof of her house. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Again, does not pay much, if in anything, to be kind, people. Since her death, the rumors of sighting of her ghost in the music appreciation room, it is said that her ghost always has her back turned and that you'll die if you ever see her face. Yeah, I should know that. I ran into that bitch. But there it is, guys. We finally did it. We got all the freaking stories, all the glam rocks, and everything that is need be it. So now we can go ahead, save, and then move on to the bosses, basically. Okay. Go ahead, step on in. Yeah, she should be brought back to life. And then that should be one final boss we gotta take care of. go to the auditorium. Okay, March 14th. Yes, I know. Very silent. Oh, seriously? The lights in the auditorium can be controlled by the projection booth. Thank you. Alright, why don't we shed a little light in the situation so I can at least see what the hell's going on. Fire extinguishers, type B, boy locker room, type C, girls locker room, type A. Oh yeah, this is to help us fight our boss. Let's flip that on. Fantastic. Alright, now we got some lights on. Let's do a little exploring and see if we can't find some health, some money, some something so I can not struggle so much. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to activate cutscenes and stuff. I'm just exploring, man. Just exploring. Okay, so I think I remember how to defeat this boss. Go ahead, flip something on. I should unlock the door. Ah, here we go. May explode. Fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. Okay, and then of course the mother ghost is our first boss, so we gotta fight. Look how psychotic and happy she is that she died. Being a crazy woman in this school. If I remember correctly, I gotta go this way. Time a minute. Go down. Weird-ass music. Follow us since the dance studio. Okay, I remember I have to go here. Be nonchalant about this. The school's on fire, but we're cool. Okay. Ow. I did not mean to, like, use that. Alright, now I gotta get across the way. Alright, another quick time event here. Watch the door. I want that. Give me that. Well, that was a waste. That was honestly a waste. Alright. I remember she's over here. Where's she coming in now? Left or right, lady? Oh, straight ahead. I thought she would come left or right. Nope, she came straight ahead. Alright. There's that one. Okay, I don't know where she's at, so we're gonna make another run. There she is. Come on, hobbly, hobbly. You're worse than the janitor hobbling. Alright. Another one. on. Oh, sup, madame? I was not expecting her right there. So now we're gonna go this way, around. I'm so glad I remember this. I got stuck on this for a good minute the first time I ever played it. So yeah, I recognize this ending half at like the back of my hand. Keep turning. The valve won't turn anymore. No, just keep turning it just in case. Alright, and that should soothe the spirits. Hopefully, maybe. Your spirit shall be at peace now. Your spirit shall be at peace. Awesome. Okay, yeah, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and pick this up. Our last token. Before we go talk to the girl, let's explore, make sure I grab everything and not waste it this time. Alright, so apparently I grabbed everything. Hi!
Not young.
Hi.
I saw my sister.
Did you?
Heard her soul crying in agony. It's trapped inside the school. Heman, you must free them. All the dead souls trapped here. You must.
I thought that was already my plan, but okay, yeah. Yeah, sure. I shall free all the spirits because I am a kind individual. Okay, let's, go ahead and do that. Alright, now all the spirits should be free.
So you've finally done it. I really thought you'd give up after one or two seals. How did it go?
I think it went well.
I think it went well. I really think that my sister's soul has passed on.
Kinda look like it, I'm not gonna lie.
Wow, you're such an idiot. You don't know anything at all. What's wrong? Why are you staring at me like that?
Because here's the plot twist, sweetie. Here's the plot twist. Here's where we find out who is really keeping everybody trapped here in this school. It was her. She's been a ghost this whole time, everybody. She's been a ghost.
Do you finally get it now? You foolish girl. You are going to be keeping the promise that your sister broke.
The promise was to always be there for each other.
My young said she would always be with me. She made that promise. She promised, but she never showed up. I was all alone. Alone in the flames. When I woke up, my soul was trapped forever in the school. Like other dead souls, I preyed on people. Their energy, their dissatisfaction, anger, sadness. It gave me strength. But all that's over now. With the power that you've unleashed, I'll be able to live again.
I doubt that very much, Princess, because I will stop you. Trust me.
And you are of no use to me now. You will die right here.
Sure I will. Okay. Grab this. March 14th. Don't know what time it is.
Hey, Nayang, it's me.
If we pay attention to the dialogue,
me,
we'll be
Sarah.
able to hear the full story.
So young. Oh, really? Do I sound like so young? Oh, maybe because we're on the phone. Anyway, do you want to come to my house tomorrow? My mom wants to give you.
Hello, Mrs. Han? How are you doing? It's me, Eun-mi, Sangha's mom. I'm sorry I haven't called
I think I
sooner.
can grab this one. Yeah.
Well, Na-young
Nope on
really
that
takes
one.
good care of Sangha, you know? Yes, my daughter's so fragile, you know. I'm always thankful that Na-young looks after her. Oh, please, don't say that. Why don't we have a dinner party with the kids sometime? All right. Okay.
Hey, Nayan, look at me. I'm always so grateful to you. It must be hard for you to study and stay with me all the time. It really helps me. Come on, don't just laugh, say something. Nayoung, where are you? Quit playing and come out!
Alright. Hang on. Calm down.
Fire! Mom! Anyone, help me! Please help!
Grab it.
Let me go! My daughter's in there! Sangha! Sangha! Anyone there?
Okay, we should go exactly where we came from.
Mom?
There we go.
Mom! Where are you? I can't see anything. Mom! Mom! Mom!
Poor girl. Must be terrifying waking up and realize you're a spirit.
Look at me, Nayoung-han. Can't you see me? Where were you when I died? Don't act like you're sad. Don't pretend to be good. You're gonna feel my pain.
I'm gonna let her finish. Alright, grab that.
Hey, sis. Dinner is ready.
Damn it, I thought she was done speaking. I guess there's more. I'll explain the rest of the story when we get done with the game. In case there's anything y'all don't get or understand, I'll do my best to explain the story. But first, let's get our girlie out of here. Alright. say pick her up, man. This way. Alright, now just keep walking into the light. Just keep walking into the light. The light is good this time. Light is great. Light is great. I think we made it. I think we got it. What ending did we get? Ivory. Damn it, we got the Ivory ending? What did I do wrong? Maybe I wasn't quick enough. Maybe that's it. I wasn't quick enough to do it. I was also because I was getting all the ghosts and everything.
Thank you. You saved me. I think that it's over.
It is
Right?
over.
What about Ji-hyun? We forgot about her. I have to go find her.
Do we? Do we though?
Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. Alright, go find your friend. We didn't get the real ending. We got kind of halfway the real ending. The only difference is during the White Chrysanthemum ending, he gives her the box of candy after all that shenanigans. I guess next time, buddy, next time you can give her her candy. I guess it's better than the ending I got last time. Last time he ended up running out of the school terrified. Okay, guys, it looks that was it, though. That was it. We finally finished White Day, a Labyrinth named school. And basically, I got everything I wanted to get done. Granted, like I said, I didn't get the truth ending. I don't know what I did wrong there. I followed all the dialogue like I was supposed to. I brought all the things like I was supposed to. Maybe it's one of those you have to defeat the game and under a certain amount of hours to get that ending, and it's just not clarified in the game. But yeah, let me explain a little bit of the story for those of y'all who kind of don't get it because they don't fully explain it to you guys. So, remember that story we read about A and B who went to the home ec room, waited for a friend, and the fire started, blah, blah, blah. Well, it's rather obvious that it's, you know, the ghost girl that has been with us since the moment we walked to the school, basically. And her story is, once she was trapped in the school, was kind of haunting and floating around, her mom and the teacher, the one that gave us the blue card, you know, Mr. I'm night duty guy, yeah, not really. He was a teacher who was working on the elements. And I think we even read about him, the accident per se, in one of the notes or something. But basically, he accidentally dropped the fire token, and that's what caught the room on fire, basically. She wound up dying from her asthma attack. Not from the fire itself, she had an asthma attack. So, Mom and the teacher, feeling utmost guilty about the situation, decided that it would be best to bring the daughter back to life. And how do you bring said daughter back to life? It was apparently some ritual that they had to basically get her friend, the one that never showed up, you know, our crush's sister. She was basically supposed to be the patsy. She was going to be the one that her soul transferred over to, and she was going to possess her and basically live her life through her. And whatever happened to the other girl, I guess she would be a ghost, be thrown in the afterlife, be thrown to hell, I don't know. But that was their whole plan. Well, the sister found out about this, and instead of allowing this to happen, she ended up ending it. As we saw, she is the hanging ghost. And because of that, that caused the ritual and the whole thing not to work. So they had to go on with the next best thing, which was, our crush. She's the only living relative closely enough to the age and demographic to be the correct possessor per se. So that was their whole shtick, was that they wanted her to possess the crush now so she could live her life through. That was the whole point when she was alive, while we were doing what we had to do to protect her and everything. And it was because we were supposed to let her get possessed and everything, and because we like our girl and we don't want her to be crushed and everything, we stopped that. I'm sure if you dig a little bit more, especially if you watch Super Horror Bros, he's a really good YouTuber. I get a lot of information from him throughout any kind of horror games I like to play. He likes to play very similar games, and he's actually broken down, I think in 2 parts, all the lore to all the ghosts that we collected. Super cool. Definitely check him out, Super Horror Bros. But I think I've done rambled on long enough, so I hope everybody who has watched, is watching, will watch. I hope you enjoy. I hope everybody has a fantastic and a wonderful night. And guys, don't forget, if you love my any little horror games or any kind of horror games, my Disney Dreamlight Valley, my Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or my podcast, please give this video a like, subscribe, comment down below, hit that notification bell, because you never know what's going to happen here. Trust me, I never know. Oh, I'm so glad we finally got this done. It came out at a perfectly good time. I cannot wait for the next scary game on my list, which would probably be Poppy if it decides to act correctly. If not, I do have another game that is coming up sometime in March that I'm looking forward to. But that is a story for another day. So until then, my friends, y'all take care.